2005, she graduated summa cum laude from Seward County Community College with associate degree in science. In 2007, Patricia received a Bachelor of Science in Agribusiness from Kansas State University. She earned a Master in Business Administration from Kansas State in 2009. Following graduate school, Patricia pursued one of her many aspirations to work in corporate America and is currently employed at the world headquarters of Conrad Foods in Omaha, Nebraska. She has found great success with Conrad Foods Incorporated, having the opportunity to be promoted within 3 roles in 4 short years. Patricia's face is very recognizable with Conrad Foods Incorporated. She has been the face of recruiting collateral along with the face of a billion-dollar brand banquet for Hy-Vee grocery stores. Patricia was also featured in the 2013 company annual report. In addition to her full-time role, she continues to pursue her love for television. Her love for the stage comes from her past experience in the Miss Kansas organization. In 2013, Patricia was identified out of 16,000 applicants for a family reality show on the CW network. She was featured on live MSNBC representing her hometown of Liberal. She has also worked as a featured background for the ABC series Mind Games. In 2014, she had the opportunity to work on an international commercial for Bud Light beer. Most recently, Patricia was casted to work on the Lifetime hit show Devious Mage. Patricia is the daughter of Oscar and Marla Rodriguez, who reside in Liberal, Kansas. She is has very important aspects to her life, such as spending time with her family, traveling, public speaking, mentoring high school and college students. Please join me in giving a warm welcome to Patricia.
Wow, thank you for the very kind words. I must say we are at a very important event today, and we have a lot of graduates that are going to walk the stage this morning. However, most of you have probably heard the selfie song, haven't you? Right? Yeah, I know most of you have out there. So I will get to my speech, but first, we're going to take a selfie. The goal is to shut down Twitter and Instagram today, so retweet and like the handle at Rodriguez Beer, and let's put Southwest Kansas on the map. Let's do this. Ready? Smile. You gotta be a little goofy. We may make the national news, you just never know. Ready? All right, it'll be on Instagram and Twitter here in a minute. Well, I better get to the serious stuff so we can move forward with graduation. Hola y bienvenidos to the 2014 Seward County Community College Area Technical School Commencement. First and foremost, I would like to thank each and every person that is responsible for me being on the stage today. God, my family, my best friends in Seward County Community College. I really wouldn't have been able to accomplish all of the things you just heard without them. I'm extremely humbled to be standing here today. If you heard Kevin Durant's acceptance speech this week, we know the real MVPs in the room are those that supported you to be able to walk across the stage today. Let's give it up for all the MVPs out in the audience and give them some recognition. To my MVPs, Mami y Papi, gracias por todo el apoyo que me han dado en estos años. And for those of you that don't understand, I just thank my parents for all of the support they have given me throughout the years. Los quiero mucho. I want to start with a little story. Once there was a young couple who fell in love in Chihuahua, Mexico, moved to the United States and had 4 children. Neither of them had the opportunity to attend college, but were determined to chase the American dream. They both went to work for a meatpacking plant in Kansas. They worked countless hours just to put beans and rice on the table for their children. They struggled to make ends meet to the point where their children had to wear the same clothes to school multiple days in a row. While they struggled, they were determined to instill the value of education in all 4 of their children. Where are those children today? I will graciously report all 4 of those children have earned a master's degree from an accredited Kansas institution. You may wonder why this is relevant to you. All of those children were first-generation college students, just as many of you are today. The youngest of those 4 children is standing before you today. I am a proud product of 2 meat packers who had no formal education. Not only is this a testament to all of you that anything is possible, but more importantly, you have to be determined to accomplish your goals. All of you are walking the stage today, but what's next? My first takeaway for you is to never stop learning. My wish for all of you is for each of you to continue your education, but I'm also pragmatic and understand that that isn't for everyone. I hope all of you will challenge yourself to take the next step towards your bachelor's degree. There will be obstacles in the road, and I can promise you it will be a bumpy ride. But if you push through the late nights at the library, missing important family events, the rewards will come. When I say obstacles, it doesn't matter at what point of your life you are in, they always seem to find us. This will only be the second time I have spoken of this publicly, but similar to one of your colleagues, Caitlin Cracker, my brother was diagnosed with cancer in 2012. I was in a position working 12 to 14-hour shifts with not a ton of flexibility. I thought my world was crashing. My family is everything, and how could this happen? Going to chemotherapy with my brother was by far one of the hardest experiences of my life. I will never forget the smile he had on his face as the nurses were getting him ready for treatment, and all of the conversations that were had in the Topeka Cancer Hospital. My brother told me these exact words: "Patricia, you belong and you're gonna get there." This very trying time for me taught me so much about life. When I say never stop learning, I don't just mean formal learning. Take time to learn about yourself. Challenge yourself to overcome your biggest fears. Don't be afraid to take the leap of faith and chase after your dreams. Some of you will become physicians, accountants, or maybe even go on to play professional athletics. But never underestimate the power of learning. I have always said there's a lot that can be taken away from you, but no one can take away your education. My second takeaway can go hand in hand with learning. Travel the world. I know many of you are from the surrounding area, but dare yourself to be independent because there is a unique power in traveling. You find out a lot about yourself and those who travel with you. And I can tell you, it may not always be positive. Never give up a travel opportunity because you just never know what you may learn along the way or who you may meet. Some of you will meet your future best friend, husband, wife, or even boss. I get asked quite often, how did you get started in the entertainment industry? The truth is, it was always a secret dream of mine, but one trip changed my life. I was asked to travel to Los Angeles on a business trip, and of course I said yes. Next thing you know, I'm in the Langham Hotel, and I'm being asked, who are you? What actress are you? My answer was, I am nobody. I am Patricia who works in corporate America. The silver lining was they saw something I was too blind to see at the time. They saw a young girl who needed to explore these opportunities. I'm not sure how long it would have taken me or if I would have ever pushed myself to explore the entertainment world if it hadn't been for this one trip. Life has an interesting way of working itself out. So make sure you travel as much as you can, as far as you can, and as long as you can. Because life's not meant to be lived in just one place. My final takeaway for you is to be humble and never forget where you came from. My current lifestyle is very different from how I was raised, and there is nothing wrong for wanting to better your life or your children's. But there is something to be said when you can come home and remember exactly how it used to be. English is my second language, and I remember being young and friends making jokes about accents and stereotypes. Do not let others' perceptions influence how you embrace yourself or define yourself. Never be ashamed of who you are and where you came from. I am a very proud Mexican-American from the small town of Liberal, Kansas. Even in Nebraska, I'm a proud Kansan. You will all encounter students who started their college experience at an Ivy League institution or a Big 12 university. Do not let them tell you or try to convince you that their education is better than yours. You have earned a great education. It is all about what you do with it now. However, a couple things you can tell them. Did you know I attended the community college that was recognized for student retention nationwide? And did I mention it was the only community college that was recognized? We also have the highest graduation rate in the state of Kansas. And do I really need to mention all of our athletics? Just look around to all the banners. And in case you need to end it with anything, maybe just end it with #boom. You made a very good decision to attend a community college because I know Seward County Community College is known for producing very successful people. I may be biased a little. You all have a 2-year degree under your belt. Take advantage of it by guiding and helping those younger than you to be successful. This can be something as simple as helping a high school student with a FAFSA form or potentially proofreading a scholarship application. You never know what life you will change with just one simple task. Well, I don't want to outdo my welcome, and I know we need to move on with our morning. But first, I want you to take a selfie. I want each and every one of you to take out your phone, even those of you out in the audience, and take a selfie with the person sitting next to you. Use the hashtag #NeverStopLearning or #TravelTheWorld or #BeHumble. Let's do it. Come on, take out your phone. I know you've all been doing it, you didn't think you were going to do it during graduation, right?
We're in the dark. Oh, there we go.
I see it's happening right here. Don't be shy. Maybe your future husband is sitting next to you, you never even knew it. I also am teaching Dr. Doug about hashtags. He says he doesn't quite understand the hashtag. All right. I'm glad you guys had a little fun with that. Well, again, remember to use the hashtags #NeverStopLearning, #TravelTheWorld, and #BeHumble. Congratulations, felicidades, and thank you so much for having me.